My name is Peter Breuni, and I am delighted to introduce you to Audionet. I have the founder of Audionet, Thomas Gessler, here with us at CES 2016 today. And I'd like Thomas to introduce us to the team that makes Audionet so successful.
Thank you, Peter. So, here is Robert Hagermann. Robert Hagermann is responsible for marketing and sales. And on the other hand side, there's Bill Parish of GTT Audio, our US distributor.
How did you meet Bill Parish?
You made the connection to Peter.
Well, folks, this is actually the truth, and it's a cool part of the story. I was contacted by Audionet in Munich 2.5 years ago to attend a private demonstration, and I was skeptical. It was a dealer location, and they had KEF blades, and as much as KEF is a successful company, the blade has never really worked for me. I've always heard the woofers sound completely in a different spot than the tweeters, and the stage has never really tied itself together. So I went to this private demonstration. Mr. Gessler was running it, and I sat down, and for the first time in my life, I heard KEF blades sound like music. And he said, well, do you know anybody in the United States who might be interested in Audionet and the technology and the science of technology that we do? And I do. And his name is Bill Parish.
And I'm still thanking you for that, Peter.
Well, it's a delight to know Bill Parish. Bill Parish is one of the United States, or I should say North America's leading distributors of audio equipment. He has some of the best ears in the business. How many concerts do you attend a month? I mean, it's amazing.
Well, I don't know about a month, but there's probably 25 times a year at Carnegie Hall, amazing. A few times a year at the Met, amazing. And then we see blues, rock and roll, jazz in New York City. Mm-hmm. I just came back from a trip from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. It was fantastic. Yeah, no, live music is the reference. It's all about the music, and Audionet gives me that live performance, that life that's in the music.
And I'm looking over at Robert Hagermann, and I see a smile on his face, and I see a look of happiness of, it's about the music for you too, isn't it?
Sure, because this was the reason I joined this industry. By the age of 17, buying the first hi-fi equipment. I'm actually turning 48 on Monday, 11th.
Congratulations.
Here in Las Vegas.
Happy birthday.
And since that time I'm interested in music, and I'm delighted and I'm thankful that I was able to spend most of my time in business with things I like, and music, reproduction of music. And Audionet is the final destination for me. As the company, the product, Thomas as a partner, it's great to work here.
I reviewed a group of Audionet products a little over 1.5 years ago, and they were the most musical sounding products I've ever heard in my system. And I really wanted to thank Thomas Gessler for designing and bringing to market products that bring the music to me to life. I really want to thank you for that.
Pleasure. The company has its roots in university and in research, in proper research. Mm-hmm. And we try to avoid to make mistakes. So all our systems are engineered with a scientific approach, and you can listen it easily.
Well, the thing I noticed when I first saw, which was really, it was a whole group of Audionet amplifiers, digital audio devices and servers, was these boxes that were relatively plain looking until you took the lid off. And you took the lid off and you looked inside and you saw multitudes of circuit devices and boards, and you saw technology that was I'll be honest, I had never seen anything in audio like it. And every component that I've listened to sounds more like music than the component before. I mean, it really, to me, is an astounding accomplishment that you've done with Audionet.
Thank you. Yeah, what we try to do is to make that basic idea is to have music in the room. The three-dimensionality, the dynamics, the emotion, the rhythm, and the basic idea is the technical idea is to have the highest amount of resolution which is possible. And if you have this resolution, it contains everything. The space, the emotion, the rhythm, the power.
Mm-hmm.
That's all what we try to do.
Mm-hmm.
It never sounds flat, it never sounds etched, just full-bodied, full resolution with all this dimensionality on life and emotion. It has more soul than any electronics I've ever encountered.
Well, what I find about Audionet electronics, when I turn an Audionet system on, I don't hear sound coming from in front of me. I hear sound coming from all around me. I'm talking behind my head, I'm talking behind my shoulders, I'm talking within my heart and within my soul. And I don't hear that with other audio components. And I have to shake your hand. To accomplish that, Thomas,
Thank you very much.
you're a genius. I mean that. In audio, there's a lot of smart people in audio, but I think what you're looking at here are these three gentlemen, one of the best, if not the best distributor in the world, one of the best CEOs, one of the best representatives in the world of audio today, a group that brings the music to life.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and a lot of people are starting to recognize who Audionet is in the U.S. As you know, we've done show after show. We're doing 4 to 5 shows a year. And just last year, I mean, we brought this book, but just last year at the audio shows, this is 2015 awards
Look at that.
for Audionet.
In the U.S.
In the U.S. Yeah,
So you're not talking international now.
These are just U.S. shows. You know, it's just one after another. Best Sound, Oasis Awards. You know, we get gold Product of the Year awards, Brutus Awards, multiple magazines recognizing us. We've submitted the products for lots of reviews. What's interesting is we have 4 different magazines in the U.S. that's using Audionet as their reference.
Wow.
Yeah.
What more can you say?
It's really incredible gear.
What more can you say?
And you know, we started here in the U.S. 2 years ago, essentially, because we met up about this 2.5 years, and then it takes a little time to get going. And about in 2 years, we've really penetrated the U.S. and done phenomenal.
Well, to me, Audionet represents the science of music. And to meet these gentlemen and have them here today is for me an honor. And again, I want to thank you very much for joining us here at CES 2016 to meet the people who bring the music to life.
Well, thank you, Peter.
Thank you. Thank you,
Peter.
Bill.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Peter, thanks.
And thank you, viewers, for watching this video. And you must audition Audionet equipment. It will bring your music to life.